pretty sure I've still got some.
Yes.
As a side note, you're thinking that if the boat thing doesn't work, it will be a very interesting way to have a party TPK. Speaking of party TPK, Dana,
Yes.
do you want to tell about your fascinating thoughts that you seem to have forgotten about?
I am fascinated with the fascinator of Clem's back room.
Oh, yes.
I want to put on a spacesuit
Mm-hmm.
and dive on in.
And see where you end up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Fair
totally ready to go, by the way, if anybody's wanting to play with that. I'm not saying you'll like it, but it's fucking ready to go.
So we tried throwing a rope in there and tied to a barber chair, and it got really tight very, very quickly. So, of course, we panicked and cut it.
So tight as in it was just hanging there on the rope? Or tight as in someone was pulling
Like
it?
taut, like something was pulling, either gravity or a thing.
Okay. But the rope
And
didn't get
now
severed
there's
until
two
you cut it.
ropes. Yes, it was cut.
Yeah,
Now
as in
there's 2 ropes in there. Because we did it again. And a bunch of paper airplane notes that I write and fly in there saying, "How are you doing?"
nothing's come out.
Once a very, very long time ago, I believe I got a note that said, "Stop throwing stuff in here." So of
Yeah.
course I,
Started throwing more stuff.
but that might have just been a dream.
Yes.
Oh. If you do put on a spacesuit, make sure to tape a trump card on the inside of the visor.
I thought you would be trumping me back.
Yeah. So if
I
you've
don't know
got a
if I
trump,
can-
if you've got
I
a
don't know
trump
if
of
I can-
Dana, you'd
Yeah.
be able, yeah, we'd be able to then reach out to Dana and pull her back.
Because I don't want to spend 2 minutes of my
Might work.
death throes trying to make a trump work.
Mhm.
I want to look around.
Yes.
Yeah, if you're in too much pain, for example, to concentrate, you can't get a trump to work. So in other words,
Yeah.
if your body's, say, being dissolved by a big pit of acid, you're like,
Yeah.
seems to be going really slow. Do I have time to trump out? And you're not going to say, I'm so much pain. No.
My spacesuits are in the Raven.
Of
Okay.
course they are. Which means that McCain might get a good opportunity to visit Guri at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had some business to take care of in Guri.
Yes, we did.
Mm-hmm. So
I
much
think we
business.
should just sprint it. It seems like the Raven is under surveillance. I think just we messed around with trying to be clever, and then things happened that distracted us, and we never did get there. You just, even if everyone is watching us, just
It's
get
on
in
you
there.
guys.
Get in there. I know we've only been there like twice. Very early, just to like repark it.
I've had no problems every time I've been there. I mean, except for the Joker. But
Oh,
And then make a
Um,
trump from an inside room of the Raven.
you cannot
was-
trump out of Guri.
But can you trump in?
No.
it's weird.
That is
Uh,
weird. Because like if you're going to a
so-
bigger place.
I can give you a bit of a rundown on it. We did some investigating on that. Let me.
Thank you.
Let me try and find. That's the Joker with the bomb. Basically, Guri's a pocket realm that someone's created. No, that was when we were investigating that. So, and they've actually, basically with some sort of pattern ability or something of that nature, have sealed it off to stop trumping. Yeah, it's basically Guri is someone's personal shadow, and trumps are restricted. You could shadow walk if the rock is big enough, or if you were flying.
Which is what we thought it was cool having a spaceship for, but we don't know how to fly it or navigate it.
Yes, that is always a tricky proposition.
If we take it to another zone, it might not work.
There is that issue as well. Or
Well, there's a nice embassy that you can land on. I hear that's a thing.
It just shows the fucking one of the struts sticking into McKay's bed. He's like, God damn it.
Maybe that was us from the future. We figured it out.
Woo! Cool.
Sorry about that, McKay. It was probably us.
So, from reading the boards, I think it was Freddie and Rock were talking about doing one of their adventures and got overheard, and somebody followed them, and now they're surveilling the ship, and they got paranoid and took the shuttle, and Shadow walked it out, so now the shuttle's stuck somewhere else.
and they had problems flying the shuttle away, I believe, so they may have damaged the ship in the process or something.
Yeah, even if the shuttle works wherever it is, I'm not sure. Then you have to exert your willpower to make it fly for long enough to shadow walk.
I think it is parked in Guri. If it's parked where I think it is, it's a location that Freddie, Rock and I were using prior when we were looking in to try and get the armor back in forest just before the radiation zone. However, it's as you say, getting the shuttle away from there, you'd need to assert your will to get it to fly, and then shadow walk it back to Guri.
I got so many mods off that one time.
Sure,
Ready to wipe berserk. Just one time, due to a card, entire fucking season arc, my nipples were rock hard.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Just when you don't want the fight, flight, freak card to come up.
All right.
But yes. It's possible that the ship's no longer under surveillance. It's been ages, so...
Possible. We should go check.
Or there could be cameras there.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like everything's always under surveillance in Guri.
Mm-hmm.
There's cameras everywhere.
That's you speak the true.
It's just whether people are paying attention.
Yes. How much? How are you guys for cash in, or not cash, but currency in Guri?
Pretty good. Not like buying a ship at all, but we're not in debt.
Got like 43,000. So I was hoping to pay up on the insurance and the parking.
Sheila, can you tap your
I can
microphone
handle.
again? I'm just curious on something. Okay, thank God. I thought I'd switch back. I was like,
I did just fall down a well, but the background is just the same.
yeah. I can't explain it. We're going to have Scott build you a little soundproof room to sit in. It'll be awesome. It'll be like
I would use that on not game days. I would just sit in there, listen to my own heartbeat for reassurance.
Well, you got something new to build, Scott. Well done. Yeah.
All right.
Shit, it
I wouldn't
sounds
have
like
to use
she'd
my
like it
closet
too.
anymore.
Sounds like she would enjoy it too. Are you willing to give up a closet for it? Okay, Scott's closet. Are you willing to
Might
give
work.
up his closet?
Oh,
You don't need
Our
clothes. You're a
closets are-
man.
Filled with random things that don't have anywhere else to go.
You can be like them.
Like space shuttles.
Yeah. All right. I was really hoping that you guys would choose to go on a mission, forget to top up your fucking pad rent, and then your spaceship gets sold, and now you have all this pad rent prepaid with no spaceship for like 15 seasons out or some shit. And you're like, but we don't have a spaceship. And they're like, next.
well, you tried.
Yeah. Well, you haven't topped it up yet. Time is ticking, so I'm golden as far as I know.
So I've got enough cred to cover the rent, insurance, that stuff, as long as expenses don't pop up.
You don't need insurance. It's just a ripoff. Just like Pete doesn't need homeowners insurance. It's just the way the government fucks you.
Yeah.
I don't know how much funding you guys have.
Somewhere in here.
$3,000 credit. And I also have a trader's license, a caravan guard's license, and a bounty hunter license.
By the way, on your licenses, make a note that they all expire at the end of the season. All licenses, etc., are for
the
season.
fugitive alert system or whatever.
No, I did a job in Guri, and part of the job was getting those licenses, and they were happy with our performance, etc.
I was thinking we should check if there's a bounty on
Freddie?
Rock or Freddy. That's why they're looking at the ship. Anyway, we could bring some animals over with us and sell them.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Well, I did want to visit Pretty, my mule friend, but we're not selling her.
Why not?
I like the long stare that you get from McKay when you say things like that. Like, no.
So, who is Pretty?
It's just a mule from here that we took on a journey. And who took a shine to me because I love animals so much more than people. So much more.
Where is Pretty at the moment?
I don't know, hanging out. I just let her do her thing. She does her.
Sorry, which zone for a start?
Here.
Okay, in Beaskin.
Yeah, hanging around the embassy where mules hang out. When you say we would like to use a pack mule, please.
So in the stables.
I imagine.
Need a mule full of dynamite.
When was the last time you saw her?
Last week.
Okay, so recent. So after the attack on the embassy, when the stables got cut in half.
Yes.
Hence my question: when you last saw her, because objects in the stable got damaged at the time.
I like how he breaks it
I
to
want to
you
have to
real
break the
gently.
whole bad news to you.
No, I don't have any money here.
All right. So I've got a
Apparently they just want animals for like pets instead of eating them. So
You're just
like,
saying this.
That's
Just because she
we've
almost
had
bit off
this
his hand.
Anyway,
That's
No,
like
I thought that was just a suggestion from Freddie's part or something. I mean, we potentially could go there, investigate it, and then go and get.
I think we've established that trying to sell them meat or whatever, they don't want it. They just want the animals.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
a
yeah.
box of
Because they don't,
puppies if they go over well.
meat, they don't know where it's from. Whereas it's an animal, a live animal, they know where it's from. What was he saying?
I found my Guri notes. So I know how many creds I have now.
That's
Enough for a
helpful.
box of puppets.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's a post about Freddie saying about him not eating the chickens, which is surprising.
No, they just eat goop. So we can bring over like any animal, sell it as pet.
Yeah, it's just the ability to transport it and how much that animal is going to sell for. Which is why we settled on chickens, was because they were the best bang for buck for A, how much they were selling for, and B, portability, how many we could transport at a shot.
Yep.
Just field mice.
Yeah, so cows
I'll go
was...
out with my trumpet and see if any jump in the box.
So cows were when I looked into it a while ago, cows were 6,000 credits, goats were 1,000 credits, chickens were 500 credits, and a fully trained horse was 10,000 credits. And obviously that may have changed. Oh, and they were into real well-crafted jewelry as well. So it may be worth going there, checking out the markets, getting a feel for the fluctuations, see what seems to be in.
Yeah. Spy what's available here and
then we can go, say, to Sherma, for example, and buy a bunch of chickens.
I didn't want to spend a whole bunch of time on this. Just
I just meant if you wanted enough money to
take something with us.
If you wanted enough money to handle your ship rent and everything else.
Do you have beastkin money?
I have a little bit.
I am tapped out.
Where are we?
I like the beast getting bucks because it has a really cheesy picture of a guy with an animal head.
Yeah, I got 20 gold of beastkin. I've got about 3.5 grand in Sherma currency.
Oh yeah, I've got lots of money other places.
Yeah.
My favorite thing is that the players' money and resources are always not where they want them to be. And so they're constantly trying to... It's like watching somebody trying to put, hardening yogurt through a tube. Just kind of pushing it in with their fucking hands and hoping it comes out the other side where they need it. And they only put through exactly how much they need for any given time. They no extra. No. Not even a little extra for just, to get a couple of game sessions worth. No, just what we need right now.
Actually, no, that's wrong.
And then we may have to do it again this session because we,
It's such a pain in the ass.
There we go. I've got to retrieve that.
I like that Pete's got a fucking calculator handy now.
No, I've just got Excel opened on another screen.
I'm just imagining one of the calculators with the fucking paper ticking out the top and shit.
No, I was just hadn't added the cash that I'd retrieved from my post office box.
I find that horribly depressing.
And so actually, I was looking at it and I'm thinking, I'm sure I had more money than that. Yes, I did. I just hadn't added it on. Yeah, so I've actually got $17,000 in Sherma money. And access to another 34 grand, which is Mildred's and Tom's cut. Which means I'll probably have an extra 17 grand. Well, I don't know. I don't know if Mildred's handling money again or not.
She doesn't get it. She knows if she handles it, she has to keep track of it, and if she doesn't,
I know.
it'll go
So
away,
I'm going to tell her this is money, and then if she says, then let her decide what she wants to do with it.
She'll be like, just buy me things. I know how she operates.
That is probably what will happen. Is she'll probably just say, you hang on to it and buy me stuff. All right.
Mm-hmm. Can you imagine hanging out with people like that in real life? It's like, I don't want to keep track of this, and they just toss 10 grand in your lap. You keep track of it and buy me things, and they don't want anything other than alcohol. Yeah, okay, I got it.
Sometimes you get that without the 10 grand being tossed in your lap. It's much more common.
Yeah, unfortunately, yes.
True. I think overall, from like her and Kinley, you'd be in the black. You'd be making money off those two.
I don't know if we've ever gotten money from Kinley.
True.
Like
Let me rephrase that. Other people that he adventures with get the money, and
he gave us a share of the mission reward that one time. But
I got a bucket of gold one time.
Capricious god of chaos.
That's right.
An entire fucking bucket of gold. Like, here you go, bucko, take this bucket of gold. Okay, are you a leprechaun? Yes.
We need funds for doing stuff. All right, let's go here. Give me money. Right, here you go. Here, have a bucket of gold. All right.
Oh, yeah. He claims to be king of the leprechaun, so it all fucking fits.
Yes.
Should we get a load of chickens?
Well, I've got to spend a day here. But once that's done, then yes, we can do that.
Right. So, this means you have plenty of time to go shopping and stuff while he's spending the day with his grandchildren, his children, his sycophants, his friends, a bunch of people who just want to fucking try to get his autograph off of him, possibly for forging later, and whatever. So that means you two have time to go shopping because, shopping. So other than chickens, is there anything you're wanting to get? And if it's just chickens, how many chickens would you like to get?
And make sure you only get females.
Females.
Card B.
Don't get any roosters.
By the way, these are the weird kind of lizardish looking chickens, not feathers. So you have to descale them rather than pluck them if you were to eat them.
However, Guri seemed to be fine with them the last time we hauled a bunch of them there.
Oh, that's the only kind you've gotten from them normally, yeah.
No, I've taken both Sherma chickens and beast chickens.
Yeah. When they saw the Sherma chickens, they thought they were weird, but I think they took them anyway. It's like, what the fuck is up with the feathers?
They had no problems taking them at all.
So, Scott, are you and Dana wanting to go shopping?
Yes.
Right, you guys go off to meet the chicken farmer. Who is going to do the bargain roll? Because he's talking about what wonderful fucking chickens these are, as though these are the golden chickens, etc.
All right.
Who is primary on the bargain?
Do you have beastkin money, Dana?
I have a bit.
I'm just imagining your guys' wallets. It just shows them like opening a bag and there's like bits of coins from
It's like
notes.
a million different types in here. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Just opens a fucking bag and looks in, rattling it around like, where is it? Where is it?
Where's the one with the beast head just on it?
Pulling out
I also
random
limited
shit.
retrieved that unexpected connection thing.
Ooh.
So I was wondering if anybody had Guri acclimatized.
I don't think I do. Let me check. No, I do not.
That's some good thinking also.
Is there anything more helpful than Guri?
Depends on what you want to do. I really thought.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Yeah.
Depends on what you're interested in dealing with. Yeah, I've got some weird and wonderful places, so yeah, Guri's probably a good one.
Guri has my ship.
Yes.
All right. You are acclimatized to Guri. So, who is doing the primary for these chickens, and do you have any money on you? And I want to know who the primary is, and before you roll, I want to know how many chickens you are buying.
All right. I have $100 of beastkin bucks.
That's enough for a lot of fucking chickens.
Yeah.
And I'm not that great of bargaining, so I'm trying not to say that out loud right in front of the
I was going to say, the farmer's like, I vote for her doing it.
Yeah, it's a hobby of mine.
Oh, yeah. The farmer's
I think we were able to take 12 each last time. So we
Correct.
get 36 chickens.
The
Female.
gap-toothed, horse-headed farmer looks on in glee as you guys approach. More Australians, Maud. Put the kettle on. She's like, oh.
Okay. So,
Right.
do you want to support my bargain, Dana?
Oh, sure.
She gives you the wad of money to make chickens go. The chicken money.
I'd not help.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
All right. He is wanting 79 cents per chicken for these apparently magnificent birds.
Thought that was the
Oh, yeah.
new going price.
No, he says, that's what I've been selling them for. So, since you made your bargain roll, because he was going to try to get like $1.50 from you, but you talked him down to 79 cents thus far. You realize that only comes to $28.44, right, for 36 chickens. It's like, how low do you want to get this farmer down? I want that extra $3 off. Come on.
And I want your pants.
Yeah.
Who did you just say that to? The little kids?
It's been done before.
Can you tie him up for us?
Yep, he puts them into the usual hanging bundles of 6 each that you guys get them in. He's like, I'm familiar with how the Australians like to get their chickens prepared. I'm guessing you got some sort of fancy automatic plucking machine in there I don't know about.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
I'd sure like to
Scale
see it
machine,
go
actually.
sometime.
Fuck up it.
He looks on hopefully at you. He looks like he's expecting a response.
What did you say?
I'd sure like to see that automatic fancy chicken plucking machine you Australians use sometime.
No, I was lying.
Oh. He hands you a bunch of pre-done chickens. You're carrying the extra chickens for McKay and stuff. Right. Is there any other shopping you want to do, or do you want to go watch McKay being hoisted around on top of a chair and shit through cheering masses? Like he's at a Jewish wedding or something.
But then dynamite, I'm not sure what they actually have here.
They got all kinds of shit here. The Wild Wild West.
Just Old West shit.
Yep, Old West shit. That's pretty apt description. They don't have any kind of like automatic lawnmowers or anything like that. Some examples of stuff you can get here. You can buy horses, flour. You can buy a whole barrel of flour for $7.14. Cheese is 13 cents a pound. Buy a Derringer single shot for $5. You get some plow shoes for $1.25 a pair. You can buy Dana new Duck coat for $1.25.
Duck coat?
Yep. It's not a literal duck coat. It's
Because I already have a lizard chicken coat.
What is that?
a duck coat is. And let me show you some pictures. It's a style of coat, and I'll put roll 20 here. Not bad for $1.25.
Oh, that's a nice coat.
Yeah. Let's see what else. You can get her a string tie for 7 cents or a broad tie for 50 cents. You could buy Dana a false mustache for 10 cents. Get a 14 karat watch for $12. A sombrero for, well, the market really went down on sombreros. A Stetson.
Are there any fine jewelers here that are making jewelry?
Not really. That's they've got some that are kind of barely doing anything here. This is a colony, so all kinds of stuff like the duck coats and whatnot are imported. Here they focus on gathering resources to ship off to Janovia. It is my home for me. That kind of thing.
Is there a blacksmith or a silversmith around?
There is a blacksmith.
I'll go say hi.
He nods at you.
Hi.
For some reason, when he's striking the anvil every other time, he hits his thing, he hits the anvil, hits his thing, hits the anvil, and you're wondering if he's like hard of thinking or what's going on, some special weird smith thing, or he misses half the time and he's just taking that into account. He eventually stops working to talk to you because you might be a customer as opposed to just like coming over and staring at him. How can I help you?
Have you ever worked with more delicate matters of jewelry? Like,
no, I can make
gold
horseshoes.
line,
Do you need a horse shod? I can do some barrel bands, but that's tricky for me.
all right, very well. Just in the future, if ever you decide to try your hand at jewelry, I might be able to make you some money.
I can make you an ingot. I got ingot molds.
I will keep that in mind. Thank you very much. Good day
Okay.
to you.
He goes back to beating on the metal mercilessly.
We could have him melt down the gold chains into ingots.
Where do we get gold chains from?
Gold chain tree, says the smith without missing a beat.
That one thing that we can't tell Pete about.
Oh, I guess that the chains were something that
Or we
could
can just sell them
liquefy.
dirty.
Probably as ignits is more helpful.
Never mind. We shouldn't be flashing those around here.
The smith looks
Good thing
super
we had the
curious about
conversation in
gold
front of this
chains.
guy.
Yeah, he's super fucking curious now. He's just pretending he's missing his thing and just beating on the anvil now. Like ding, 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 ding. He's got his head down, but you can tell he's watching you guys. Ding, ding, ding.
Let's go to the stables.
You guys go to the
Where
stables and no problem. They're you don't see your mule right in the stables and stuff. They kind of keep your mule separate. What you see is this lovely thing with little hearts for the eyes and, the overly cute thing. What you see, Scott, is some fucking long stare fucking Vietnam vet of a fucking mule that's like been chewing on some board that they stuck in there, It just looks just fucking wicked to you. Like it's ready to take a finger off as soon as you get one close. And it trots over to Dana, and it's pretty much trying to muzzle the shit out of her. It could be on a quest
Careful.
for
Hi, pretty. I climb in.
all right,
Beast
no
is
problem.
vicious.
When you're saying that, it kind of is moving around to try to get her, and the tail goes in your face, and you're like, yeah. So it's pretty much frisky, and you're kind of wishing you'd brought it something like sugar cubes or a lawnmower or something. What?
I run away.
All right. Please. Just by chance, Pete, you're sitting there with your grandkids and you're walking down one of the halls of the embassy and you're telling them stories and you glance out the window and you see Scott going, oh, away from the mule. And shows him kind of like leaning back as he's continuing to walk while talking to his grandkids so he can watch a little longer. Anyway, right. The mule seems bloody happy to see you.
I put her on a lead and I take her for a little walk on the grounds.
The lead's not even really necessary, but sure, yeah, the mule's happy to just fucking follow you around. The lead does reassure other people that it's not time for mule revenge. Mule revenge porn, yes.
It's very niche.
Yeah, the mule that killed a town. No problem.
Are they chasing me?
No, not yet. You're pretty sure it wanted to fucking step on and break your foot. By the way, Scott, you've completely gone into darkness at this time. We can just you're doing like the FBI like is trying to hide your face type video at this point.
No.
Doesn't want to be recognized by pretty.
Well,
that makes sense. I used to have a light that would shine into my face and bug the fuck out of me, but fortunately here I don't have to. I'm so happy.
Wanna stop at the explosion house before we leave?
No problem. It doesn't look like it's been exploded, thus making the entire place alive. So, the mule seems really happy that you have come to visit it.
We'll go find a treat, an apple somewhere or such.
No problem. Yeah. The lady's like, you shouldn't bring that mule in here.
I was looking towards the orchards. I was looking at the trees, not a restaurant.
Oh, sorry. Got it. Yeah, you guys. It shows a lot of frolicking scenes with you and the mule, and it shows one of the frames is you guys actually dancing. The mule's like balanced precariously on its back legs, and it's just a lot of happy mule scenes. You feed it and stuff. It seems delighted.
You're my best friend.
It may be your best friend. It certainly is less destructive than Freddy, So, yeah.
We braid each other's hair.
Take a card. I'm just imagining that scene. Just mule braiding her hair.
It's just like all like with mule spit.
Right. That'll do. Okay, and anyway, eventually, cut to morning. Howard, figure out what kind of gear you're bringing with you. I know Scott's bringing the Patsy pack full of why can't I find this instantly. It always worked in D&D stuff. And I know Pete's bringing his messenger bag of very little shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have my backpack of essentials plus nuts and apples.
Me.
It worked a little bit, Scott. I think the main problem is the drapes are open behind you, and that's creating like a contrast.
Yeah, so the cameras, trying to compensate for it.
Super bright out.
Have you tried turning off the sun? Now imagine if he actually switched off the sun. You hear all the distant screaming and shit.
We went about almost 3 weeks without like sunshine. It was cloudy, just always. It was very it's not usual for here.
You want to hear something messed up?
Is the sun rise? What time of day is it just for that long?
I've only had, since I've been in the last few countries, I've only had 2 bad days of weather.
It's because you are the sunshine, Logan.
Oh.
Wherever you go.
I wish. But no, I mean, the difference between like living in Illinois or whatever and here, it's, I mean, snow is like small, as opposed to I need to chip. I need a big hammer to get through to my windshield from the ice.
It just snowed 2 nights ago, so now we have the.
Yeah, I am so done with that. So done. Never again. And then, by contrast, in Pete's world, it's on fire. Sorry, Pete. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the moment, it's not as bad. I think there's still some fires, but not like we had a couple of weeks ago, months ago.
Yeah, but I mean, your country's suffering 3rd-degree burns, dude. It'd be in the trauma unit if there's a person.
It can't be good.
No. So, yeah, everything in Australia is trying to kill you, even the weather. Much better, Scott. Yeah, it was totally the windows.
Poisonous fire.
Mm-hmm.
There's poisonous fire.
That wouldn't surprise me. I think the fire is what creates all the poisonous insects. They just spring fully formed out of the fire as it goes. Anyway, so you guys, you all get together, figure out which gear you want to bring with you. Remember that anything with you may or may not disappear at any given time.
Will 2 to cast the spell here?
In Cowboy Land?
Yeah.
It is... yes, you are quite correct. At this point in your... in time.
Mm-hmm.
Because we all know what's happening
Explosion
next
hut.
season. Ooh.
Damn.
Yeah. Feel better?
One more time.
Can you imagine trying to keep a fucking tech or magic vehicle going with that kind of willpower?
There we go.
Oh, there you go. Just imagine the fun you would have. Blubbening, gotta make it next round.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I don't think it'd probably be a great idea. Okay, so you guys have got your stuff together. You've figured out. What I want to know is what kind of obvious weapons are on you, and how are you dressed, and is there any accessories you'd like to wear? I know Scott's got his big Patsy backpack like King Arthur and Knights of the Round Table.
We'll be putting on cameras.
Good. Accessories,
Yes.
Good.
I also have a small, not the big trunk, but just a small disguise kit.
Okay, it's good for like one type of other disguise as opposed to I am working.
Yeah, instead of like,
Cool.
Got
I'm ready
fake
for play.
mustaches in the store.
Oh yeah, 10 cents each. That's a deal. How are you? What style are you guys dressed in?
I'll leave the heavy blaster rifle.
Well, you've been to Guri before, right, Pete?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got a heavy blaster rifle from doing a job in Guri.
I was gonna say, if you wanted to wear around rifles and pistols and stuff, it's not a big deal. I'd just like to know if you are.
Yeah, I know. I was just trying to work out if I want to bring it along or not worry about it.
I'll have a blaster pistol and a Genovian revolver.
Considering my rifle skill.
Okay. Well, yeah. Also, it is one of the safer zones you've been to.
Yeah.
You know.
The only time I was in combat was because we were hired to do something.
Yes. Okay. So as far as obvious weapons go, or any weapons, Scott's got 2 different kinds of pistols on: old-fashioned, newfangled. And what are you wearing? Your trench coat as usual?
Yeah.
Okay. And Pete, what kind of obvious weapons do you carry?
I've got the chaos knife on my arm and cookery in the bag.
The chaos knife could almost pass as a dinner utensil. You realize that?
I know.
Okay. All right. And what style are you dressed in?
Just the casual adventuring gear
Great.
type stuff that we tend to go around in.
And Zool.
That seems to blend in.
Mm-hmm.
A blaster pistol and my workout gear. I've got on my yoga pants and my sweater and running shoes.
You do
Do you
tend
have
to
a
do some
fluorescent
running.
headband or?
That would work out.
No, my hair is just right now. Freddie did it for me. I guess I took a shower. This is the next day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys.
Sorry. You two both know shapeshifting, don't you?
That's the basic stuff.
Yeah.
I could horribly maim myself.
Yes, but you know the basics.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Nice. Pretty sure that was the case. Wanted just to confirm.
Everybody's got so many different things that they're trying to work on. That's one of the things I really love because it lends to diffusion rather than focusing in on what is important. That makes me happy. So
It's all true.
yeah, it's like, oh God, I need to work on etiquette. Oh God, I need to work on safety. Oh God, I gotta work on that. So you guys head over to the barber shop. There's several guards. These are, again, all the next generation type guards. And they get really fucking excited. They, fortunately for them, knew you were around. So they're all spit and polish and, come to varying degrees of attention. And they're like, oh, will you be using the claims, sir?
Yes.
Open the claims! They get it open. They send in a guy to look around real quick, make sure everything's okay. And they're like, we found some rope in there. The floor's a little bit buckled, but it's still holding, sir. It's still holding. But we don't know what's caused this.
Yeah, we did that.
He just glares at you and he goes, very good, sir. Glenn laughs at him.
Oh, that's the
rope experiment.
The rope experiment, yes.
He glares at you and goes back out and he says, as soon as you get in, we're going to start the closing of the doors because that way nothing will slip in, sir. They're ready with their weapons. Please step lively, sir.
We step in.
No problem. The doors begin cranking close, and Clem's like, howdy, what can I do you for? And Dana sees the door to the back room. It's there on the wall where it always is, and it's closed. What secrets lie beyond dread portal?
Death.
Feels like that.
Yeah, that's the greatest adventure of all.
Yeah.
The undiscovered country.
Yeah.
The I can't even.
There's a
think what
big difference between undiscovered and undiscoverable.
But oh, and give me Dana, since you have lots of interest in this. Try for an amazingly
I
hard.
missed my chance.
Give me a really hard essence times 2. By the way, you notice
you
on
just
one
get
of them.
something.
What?
Does anybody have a retrieve so I can become acclimatized to the back room? Oh,
Wow.
Oh man.
oh,
It's not a city though, or is it?
Or is it?
right?
So give me an essence times 2, Dana.
Okay, fine. I will calm myself down. All right, essence times 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Wow.
Don't take off your spaceship. Come into the back room. We're waiting for you.
You can almost hear it's almost pulling you. You're like, the back room. Ah.
I want to go.
You do. You're not being
I want to
magically
go
compelled to it, but you feel that there is stuff there that is mysterious and powerful, and its mystery is only exceeded by its power.
Still want a spacesuit and probably a tether.
Oh, you feel that it is ready for you, Dana. And you get a check in essence if you don't already have one. Hooray.
I write a little note off of Clem's notepad and make it into a airplane.
It's at this moment the door's completely closed. So she rips a note off, starts writing, and now it's completely dark. And in the darkness, a single voice in a really creepy fashion goes, "Howdy, what can I do you for?"
I pull out my.
What's in the room, Clem? I know you've been back there.
"Howdy, what can I do you for?"
I pull out my lighter.
A single tiny flame against the darkness illuminates Clem's face in the creepiest possible fashion.
I light a
Chickens are
cigarette
really
off
quiet.
of it.
They are when you hang them upside down. It is the cruelest shit you've ever seen in your life. I've seen so many. They're just like, "Oh, we're upside down."
Yeah, they
You've
can't
seen
do
that.
Still, yes.
In Indonesia, yeah, they're pretty fucking still. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
You'd think they'd lose their shit.
All the blood rushes to their heads, and that's when you slice
Yeah,
them.
they just pass out.
It's actually the kindest way to kill them.
Oh.
Because they're just out of it. Usually I'm not the one with the knife. But
Usually.
so
Don't if she tries to hang you upside down,
I-
Scott, run. It's not a sex game.
You're
At that
talking about
point,
that
it's too late.
that soundproof room, how's that going?
Now it all comes together.
All right, hope you are doing well by the little flickering light through the door.
Your lighter's getting super hot as you're just standing there watching her writing notes and making them into paper airplanes and shit. And Clem just keeps going, "Addy, what can I do you for?"
Does
Next
the
beat.
Sleestack librarian that turned into your necklace, I think from memory?
Silence.
Silence.
Yes. Does it talk to you?
Yes.
"Silence," it says.
Can it see?
Yeah, I can see around places. It can. It's aware-ish.
So why don't you tie it to a string or a rope and put it through and see what it sees and pull back and get it to report to you what it sees?
Because I'm not sure that it won't just be gone forever.
Anything that we lower has incredible pulling on it.
You notice one of the bar stools is a little bit crookedish. The one closest to the fucking door of eternal doom. Just a little bit. And there's a little bit of buckling on the floor and stuff. Kind of like maybe something was like, "I want to rip this chair out of the floor." And then they were like, "No!" That kind of thing.
Okay,
Since they
so
told
that
you
sort
about
of
it.
force.
Yeah, a lot. We weren't
Yeah,
able to pull anything back up.
Not kidding around. Pool.
Okay. Shave, please.
Hot towel?
Yes, thank you.
Where are you going back to?
Guri, the dingo the dingo ate your baby.
"I'm sorry," he says. "Howdy, what can I do you for?"
Shave.
Hot towel?
Yes.
Where are you going back to?
Guri. A dingo ate your baby.
Just so you know, it was actually set to the dingo,
Yep.
Logan.
No,
I
Freddie
know.
got it wrong.
It's not my fault that the PCs want to make a fucking phrase as opposed to something like swordfish or
Yeah, well,
exit.
no. That's Jay, isn't it?
Right. You guys cut to the things get taken off eventually, and you're in Guri. You're hearing like sounds like one of the spaceships is taking off, and it just flies away. No explanation. No.
To the markets.
You're actually kind of in the market zone. Excuse me, in the market zone. There's all kinds of shit going on. You guys wander around looking to sell your chickens. And
Yep.
who is going to be doing the main bargaining? Because the guy's like, the chicken market's really falling out. He says they're hardly worth anything now.
Well, I was partly walking around to get a gauge of how much they're selling for and that sort of thing.
There's one guy who buys them, and then he goes and sells them to other people, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'll do the bargaining.
he's like, these aren't worth shit. What a bunch of scrawny chickens. How can you bring me such horrible things? Don't you feel embarrassed to bring me such things?
Okay. Oh, sorry. Did you guys want to support?
Sure.
I'm embarrassed to buy such chickens. Let's see. Whoever keeps turning their mic on and off, it's going clunk, clunk every time you do.
Sorry.
Ah. Let's see. Okay. So back to calculator, Logan. And you made your bargain roll?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing special, I'm guessing?
Nope.
Cool. Let's see. And you've got 36 chickens. And it goes on to your credit card. 8,000 credits have been added to your credit card.
Are you writing that down, Glenn?
It went on to the Pete's credit card, so hopefully he wrote it down.
Oh, very good.
He did the
Yes,
bargaining, therefore he must be the
Somebody
trader.
write it down.
He's got
Yes.
he's got trader's license, so
Yes.
otherwise
And
it'd
the
be
trade.
6,000 had been added, or
Yes.
a little less, and he'd have gotten a trader's license because government's going to get their fucking money. Well, yes, they will. So, yeah, where to? There's a lot of, hold on, let me give you a random encounter of wonderful shit going on in Guri.
No.
Let's see, there's a Vortex Group vending machine wandering around selling water filtration systems. It's like a robot that's also a vending machine. And it walks up to people who are like, fuck off! And then it walks over to other people who are like, fuck off! Anybody have the bounty alert system on their credit card?
I have I can't recall it. I think I've got the basic one because it comes with the bounty license.
Ah, good. You get a new bounty alert. Ba-ding.
I'll have a look at it.
It's for a guy named Four-Fingered Fernley. It's a lady who allegedly tampered. It's got pictures and stuff. It's got, she allegedly tampered with a credit card through hacking. The amount of the bounty is listed, it's for alive, by the way. It's listed at 10,000 cred. And you notice that other people around you also at the same time when you get your alert, look at their thing, and then they look around and start scanning the crowd.